I have rated this content mature.
Hello Internet, welcome back to the Digitally Monster Club. My name is Mark, and this is Free Play in Distant Worlds Universe. This is honestly one of my favorite games I've ever played. It is a 4X game, Civilization-style game, set in space. You can design your own ships, build fleets, colonize planets, invade other planets, and you got a wonderful tech tree, diplomacy options. There you can set victory conditions, and there's a game editor option here, which allows you to basically edit almost every single aspect of the game. So you can make it as chaotic or one-sided as you want. I put in hundreds of hours into this game. It was so much fun. And you can also do spy missions. You got characters that can enhance or debilitate your colonies, your fleets, your troops, everything like that. And there's a huge selection of races you can choose from. You can deal with pirates. It's so much fun. But thanks to my experience with it, I figured I would load up one of my favorite designs. Call them Hyper Killers. They are basically giant space stations. They're that size, loaded with weaponry and shields and reactors and hyperspace generators and stuff like that. And I've got my massive troop transports here that carry 4,000 troops. And I figured I'd see what trouble I can cause. So I set my Empire's reputation to diabolical. I've got the most aggressive empire or species as my neighbors. Set everyone to being nearby. Everyone's chaotically aggressive, so people should be starting wars with each other. I got plenty of pirate contacts near me. I'm basically just gonna see what happens here, cause this is the kind of fun that I just set up for myself when I play the game. So let's get to it. And I guess the first thing I should do is let's see who's nearby. Excellence right next to me. I'll leave them be. They gave me money earlier. But Shakturi? Yeah, why not? First, actually, I'm going to get my first fleet here. My Hyper Killers. To go attack the space station here. Now these pirates. Right here. And I'm gonna turn it to normal speed here. Oh, speed up a little bit. Morning. This was the. I returned the or when I set up the game, I allowed the story events, and I didn't even think about disabling that. So, yep. And there is a story to this game that you can follow. So, the ship is almost worth a fleet, basically. Yep. Alright. Now... Oops. Come on, select. There we go. Excellent. Oops. Are you... You are mechanoids. You're the Ancient Guardians. Okay. So... Now we've done that. Let's go spread some terror. The what? Oh! Right here. Send them there. Okay. And second fleet, come over here as well. So this is Empire, the Kalar Nation. Is that the next ones? Oh, that's them. Okay. So, where's my... Okay, there it is. Let's do... First fleet. Let's engage in some war. You guys might want to rethink all this stuff. So this here is a singularity attack that my ships have, which pulls in targets and damages them as they get closer. Oh. Yep, there we go. Alright, so... Who is going where? The Hyperion system? First fleet? Is that you? Or you? Ah. Angry, angry, angry. And yeah, most empires do not care to have military ships inside their territory. And for that. Offer for 173,000 credit? I think not. So let's see. Who? I mean, what are you recommending that we build? This should be very amusing, considering that I set the money to max. And the tech tree is full, so... Oh, only that amount, really? Okay. Yeah, why not? We'll get you to leave me alone for a while. So the first fleet needs to run interception duty. And... Who's what? I gotta make sure that I protect my area. So I'll go there. And then my second fleet. Let's see. Let's move you over here. What do I know about the planet? It is full of Shakturi with 2 troops. This is gonna be funny as hell. Watch this. Alright, to attack that one. Shaking. You return here, because you'll be fine to protect. So let's speed this up a little bit. Alright. Oh boy. Well. Here, this is... Where's my fleet at? Oh, this is... Okay, they're in the wrong system. Hey, kids. Move over. Oops. To... Here. Okay. Okay. So this is their defenses, their buildings, their troops. And... Here come... Those are their troops still. Go ahead and attack that. So, had more of the Laskarans show up, or whatever they were. I forget the names. How is it that you've not... Have you been stopped by something? Yeah, unfortunately, even with my computer abilities, what they are, the game still is trying to do... At this point, this game is trying to do like 200, 300 things at one time. So... Components normal, but shields 3200, so who's... What are you guys doing? Come on. Come on. There we go. What the heck? What happened? So you were taking damage, okay. Alright. So you kids go invade. Should be attack. Meanwhile, you blow the hell out of whoever you want. There we go. Alright. Now what? Now look at this. This is fun. Oh, what the hell is this? Show me. There we go. Seems a little one-sided right now, alright? So yeah, you have, there's advantages and disadvantages types that affects the outcome. So just because you have numbers or veteran units or stuff like that doesn't necessarily guarantee victory. There we go. Okay. So that is that. What happened to First Fleet? What are you guys doing here? Oh, you're passing through. So let's see, what else can we cause? What trouble? Ah, you left to go help, okay. So, whoop. So, Slugan. No, I was looking for the Kalarans. Kalarans are causing trouble. Where the heck are you guys going? So, nope. Let's do First Fleet. Attack First Fleet. Should be interesting. And then Second Fleet. Whoop. First of all, go back and whoop. Load troops at the nearest colony. And then get the heck out of there. So yeah, normally a game won't be this chaotic, but I'm used to this, so I'm not bothered by it either. Oh, super weapons. Interesting. So 19,600. Okay, so go ahead and whoop. Let's go take you over here. And you have a penal colony as well. So bring you straight there. Now, where is my fleet at? There's fleet right there. Is it right on top of the other fleet? That's why. Haha! So my fleet, my hyper killers are the most advanced ships in the game, basically, and they have that ripple effect that you've seen. Would be the it's called Hybrid Eye, and it stops ships from creating or stops enemy ships from creating hyperspace jumps. So back over here. And Show me. Bunch of damaged ships in here. Second fleet. Down right there. And this fleet is one by one taking them down. So. See? Went from 3 to 2. And now, show me this. Plus troop generals, 10% gen. Alright. My ships are basically going to show up and then just drop troops and then I think just run. Alright, so keep going. This guy needs to leave. He's taking a lot of damage. There we go. Alright, show me. Oops. That wasn't it. So, okay, so those are the first ones. So you got... See, look at the modifiers here. It makes a big difference. Normally I don't even invade like this. I always control the space before I do that, but... Yeah, all of you haven't even unloaded, and I lost one of my ships, so it's under so much firepower. So, all right. Oops. Mission. Oops. God dang it! Stop clicking that stuff. Nope. Ah, they have a hyper deny on their space station. That explains why my troop transfer was unable to leave. Here, and second fleet to here. Well, just somewhere. Over there is fine. Alright, I'm going to speed this up a bit. About that. And go refill and repair. So now here comes the... Okay, so second fleet... First fleet got there a lot faster than I expected. So... Come back here. And... First fleet... Shows up. And it causes chaos. Oops. So already I'm wiping out like a massive amount of targets. Second fleet. go. Alright, now... should be attack target, right? Yeah. Where's the invade? So my fleet's gonna clear out the system a little bit. Now. Troop transport. Come on. Supposed to be invade, I thought. Oh, interesting. Okay. There we go. Invade. Dang it, I clicked on the troops again. Yes. There we go. So that's... that's overwhelming force right there for you. And of course, when you invade a planet, it also affects the population of the planet once it's taken over, or if it's resisted, the population will be reduced in amount. And there it is. So that's that. Wrong fleet. That, and then this. What are you doing over there? Got plenty of things to kill over here. Oh. All right. Aha! Oops. Number of changes happened when I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, just to show you what the no, hang on. Boo. Show you what kind of chaos you can do with the game editor is if you're trying to play regularly and then something completely ridiculous happens, would you stop? That something ridiculous happens that throws you like something you just missed and you can't reload. Well, you can just do this. There you go. 5 hyper killers. Didn't have to build them. Didn't have to wait. And yeah, that ripple right there. That's the hyper deny. Stops these ships from jumping to hyperspace. Colonies got plenty of troops. More troops than ready. So that's that. First fleet is going to mop up this area. Oops. Where's my second fleet? Troops, okay. Whoop, that, and head back to Hyperion. And invade my own my own planet. Colony. Oh, I do have colonies over here. I missed that. I thought it was just this small area right here. Oh well, whatever. And colony. No, so I'm doing this wrong. So get closer, get closer. Much closer. Ah! Ships are appearing from everywhere. So, yep, here we go again. And, to get the native defense, I thought space control 2 would have been in there. See? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And oops. Troops, you guys can go refuel. Now, there's other things in the game too. There's scenery bonuses from things that you can't really do. So you can just set up a tourist station here, and you'll get tourism credits to your cash flow. You can also set up research stations, which is this thing right here. And in terms of research, it would be you start off. This is tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then of course 8, which is basically like endgame. And then you got all kinds of things. You got fighters, you got bombs, or not bombs, missiles and torpedoes, area weapons. And then energy and construction, you've got reactors, shields, hyperdrive, thrusters, engines, construction size, mining. And then high tech, you've got countermeasures, targeting, scanners, stealth, colonization, fuel storage, habitation modules, habitat modules, life support modules, research, what is it? Manufacturers? Yeah, research manufacturers and labs that you can build into your stations. And then there's Wonders, which provides bonuses for the Empire, but it can only build on one planet, much like any kind of Civ game. Those are done with cities. And then you have you can build research stations, and those are pretty explanatory. And then diplomacy, you can talk with the people. Oops. No. Oh, wait. Go away. Speak with, there we go. and you can send them gifts. You can warn them about stuff, whether it's military forces out of territory, military attack stopped, spy missions, which really actually very useful in this game. And then you can also change how you treat each other. So mining rights and territory is a big one. Military refueling is huge. You got to trust these people a lot to do that, or whichever empire you're dealing with. Free trade, mutual defense pact, alliances, all that fun stuff. And of course, you have your character screen, which allows you to take different actions with different characters. So you can move governors and ambassadors. Your leader, you don't really have that much control over because he has to stay with the. He should stay at the capital, Empire's capital. But intelligence agents you can send on missions against other empires. Fun stuff. And this screen, the expansion planner. This is actually a really great tool here for a Civ game. Is that it shows you priorities of your empire. It shows you what you have, what you want, what you need, potential colonies, potential resource targets, and then you can, from this screen, you can build colony ship or send available colony ships to potential planets that you can colonize, and then you can send for targets. You can send your mining station or construction ships to those areas. So it really helps with the micromanagement, as you can do it all from within these pages. You don't have to constantly look over to the area and go, okay, what's over here? Okay, I need that, I need this, I need that, I'm going to have to build more of this, all that stuff. So it makes a lot of help, or it really helps with that. And then for hang on. So this is a build order, which is nice enough to show you what your maintenance cost is going to be on that. So when your budget is not going quite as well as you want, really consider the cost effectiveness of adding in more ships. And you can look at your ships and bases from this screen, your fleets from this screen, your troops from this screen, your construction yards, which includes your construction ships, and your spaceports and your colonies, because your colonies can build big ships from the planet's surface. And then design screen. Design screen is so much fun. It took me like my first 80 hours before I finally went in there and was just like, what can I build with that? And then I made monstrosities that are just like conquer the universe, which was kind of the idea. But and of course you got that's the victory diplomacy. Sorry, your victory progression screen, which shows you what you need to do. So for humans, pardon me, you need to control continental colonies in the galaxy, destroy more enemy ships and bases than you lose, most tourist income, mutual defense pacts. You don't need to do every single one of them, but you need to have a certain progression in each area to reach victory. You can also set time limits on when the minimum amount of time that needs to pass before you can achieve victory, or the maximum amount of time you can play in the game before victory is declared for someone. So, yeah, it's very intuitive. The game has achievements, tells you your population, territory, your economy, strategic value, which is really helpful when you want to decide which empire you really need to screw over. And then, of course, top colonies, which is really fun, because then it's just like, which can I really, really ruin? And colony screen, empire policy screen. This is actually a really good thing. This is like real micromanagement of your colonies, where it basically lays out, I think it's your tax rates and what else was there? I need you to load up. Come on. Yeah, so it affects a lot of this stuff too. So treaties, war on trade sanctions, monetary gifts. You can set your limits. Your priorities for tourism, your economy rather. Your priorities and which actions are allowed for intelligence in terms of like sabotage and counterintelligence and all that stuff. Your colonization priorities, because there's a lot of stuff in this game you can put on automation, so the game will do it automatically for you, so that you don't have to do so much micromanagement. But if you really want to do specific styles of gameplay, this screen will help you out with that. Of course, facility building, what population limits, and stuff like that. Tax rates, there we go. Research and design, and it's just the stuff that you can do in this game. It's just so much fun. Is you start off on easy difficulty, get the hang of it, learn how to build up an economy, learn how to deal with raiding attacks from pirates and other empires that are being really weird. Learn how to research, build up tourism, prioritize or accelerate your research, stuff like that. Then you put it on a harder difficulty, ramp up the pirate encounters, the enemy creature encounters, and then just go nuts with it. And it's a great creativity tool, actually, in its own way, in terms of just I want this to happen, and then let's see what chaos ensues. So, but I think that's gonna be it for right now, or for this video, I should say. And yeah, I can't speak highly enough of this game. I like it. I love it, rather. But that's it. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you come back for more. And hope you've been enjoying the channel too. So, when you come back, or if you come back, and I hope you do, take care until then.